Have you ever just wanted a moment of pure, uninterrupted silence? In our world of constant notifications, traffic, and chatter, finding true quiet can feel like a luxury. But what if I told you that our quest for silence isn't a modern problem? It's a deeply human story that stretches back centuries. This is the history of silence. Let's rewind to ancient times. For our ancestors, sound was survival. The snap of a twig could mean a predator was near. The rumble of thunder warned of a coming storm. In this world, silence wasn't golden. It was often terrifying. An unnatural quiet could signal danger. But even then, humans sought a different kind of silence. Early spiritual traditions, from the Desert Fathers of Christianity to Buddhist monks, saw silence as a pathway to the divine. By quieting the outside world, they could listen to their inner voice, connect with God, or achieve enlightenment. Monasteries and temples were built as sanctuaries, architectural marvels designed to keep the clamor of the world at bay. Then came the Middle Ages. Cities began to grow, and with them, a new kind of noise. Blacksmiths hammering, merchants shouting, carts rattling over cobblestones. This wasn't the sound of nature, it was the sound of human industry. For the first time, people started to complain about noise pollution. Records from medieval London show citizens petitioning against noisy trades operating at night. The quest for quiet was no longer just spiritual, it became social. People wanted their peace, and they were willing to fight for it. Libraries, with their strict rules of silence, emerged as public havens for quiet contemplation and study. The real game changer, however, was the Industrial Revolution. Suddenly, the noise was everywhere, and it was relentless. Factories with their clanging machinery, steam trains shrieking down newly laid tracks, and booming city populations created a soundscape unlike anything humanity had ever experienced. The world got loud, fast. This is when the concept of noise as a public health issue really took hold. Doctors started linking constant noise exposure to stress, hearing loss, and other health problems. The fight against noise wasn't just about comfort anymore. It was about well-being. This era saw the first organized anti-noise campaigns. Activists called for zoning laws to separate residential areas from industrial zones and pushed for regulations on things like vehicle horns. In the 20th century, we took our battle against noise to a new level. We invented technologies not to make noise, but to eliminate it. Think about the evolution of soundproofing materials, from simple insulation to advanced acoustic panels. We designed headphones not just to listen to music, but to block out the world. The creation of anechoic chambers rooms so quiet you can hear your own. Artbeat represents the peak of our technological quest for absolute silence. These chambers are essential for scientific research, allowing engineers to test the precise sound of a product without any background interference. It's a strange paradox. We used our most advanced technology to recreate the kind of profound quiet our ancestors might have known but feared. But our relationship with silence is complicated. In the digital age, we face a new kind of noise. It's not the clang of a hammer or the roar of a factory. It's the silent, incessant buzz of information. Social media feeds, endless emails, 24/7 news cycles. This is internal noise, a mental chatter that can be even harder to escape than physical sound. We carry the source of this noise in our pockets. We've become so accustomed to constant stimulation that true silence can feel uncomfortable, even anxiety-inducing. Have you ever been in a completely quiet room and felt the urge to put on some music or a podcast? You're not alone. So where does that leave us? The quest for quiet continues. People are rediscovering the benefits of silence through practices like meditation and mindfulness. We're seeking out digital detoxes and flocking to quiet retreats in nature. We're beginning to understand that silence isn't just the absence of noise. It's a space for reflection, creativity, and mental restoration. In a world that's getting louder every day, the deliberate choice to embrace silence might be one of the most radical and necessary acts of self-care we can perform. From the spiritual silence of ancient monks to the technological silence of an anechoic chamber, and now to the mental silence we seek in a digital world, our journey has been a long one. It shows us that while the sources of noise have changed, our fundamental human need for quiet remains the same. The history of silence is ultimately the history of our own search for peace, clarity, and a little bit of space to just be. What's your favorite way to find a moment of quiet in your life? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through the history of silence, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating stories that shape our world. See you next time.